I'm a owner of Bright IA Intelligent Automation, and I am also like representing CMZ from Italy as well. So I'm Italian, so a company from Italy, and what we are going to discuss today briefly is like motion controls. Can let me see, share the screen. Yeah. Grab my presentation here. And let's see here, share. We are, a system integration group based here in the DFW, Texas. So we do like, controls and motion controls as well, data analytics and robotics. And we start also this partnership with CMZ since last year. And now we are trying to let the North American market know who we are, what we can do, as far as like and of course, like we became recently, as Chris said, like a system partner with CODESYS. We are pushing hard, and just picking up from Chris from Mueller, we're pushing hard, the open architecture with CODESYS. So we are aiming to every new application that we do, we are gonna pick like a CODESYS platform and do it. So that's our kind of intent, and even though like we are like we are using like the most common platform, closed architecture platform, but we want to run away. We are believe like that here in the US at least we are going to do like what CODESYS did in Europe. So yeah, we are firm believers. So with that being said, so what we are going to present today is an application that it's 4-axis. And first of all, I wanted to give like a brief presentation of what CMZ is. CMZ is like a OEM, manufacturer or of motion control devices. It's been in business since 1976. It was one of the first CODESYS partners, so to embrace like the CODESYS environment. And then so they are very strong with OEM in the packaging industry mainly, of course, because the motion, it's prone to those type of industries, textile to, flying cat, multi-head weight systems. So those are like the common applications and that they deal a lot. But now the goal is to open more to, system integration firms, expand here in the US market, and that's kind of the goal. So what we propose is like of course a master controller that is called FCT 640, and then that you see on the left side, and then can run like up to 99 axes, and then the rest is the first is going to be like our new stepper drive, and then the other three are the servos, brushless, stepless the first, and brushless the other three. So those are like the main components we are gonna use in these applications, and then what we are going to demonstrate here is like how with the new stepless drive servo, and we can actually obtain the same performance as if it was like a regular servo drive. So I have a quick video over here that demonstrate like how it works. And I don't know, it's a little bit slow, but basically we have the linear actuators synchronized, and then as well as the two like spindle fan on top are synchronized, and all together they work in harmony basically. Everything is controlled by the FCT over there, and of course, you know, through soft motion, powered by soft motion by CODESYS. So that's kind of, you know, one of application that we are presenting today. So those are the main components that are used there, and then those are like also like the protocol we can speak. Uh, we use like EtherCAT for, you know, all the, let's say, environment, CMZ environment application. Of course, you know, we have Profinet. And now with the new version of the controller, we can do Ethernet IP. That was a request that I personally submitted for the, you know, US market. So we have, you know, an open windows on, you know, Allen Bradley application, let's say, on everything that uses, you know, Ethernet IP, and then this is like inside the CODESYS environment. It's like it's going to show you like the trends of the application. So basically, it shows you like how the system is synchronized or get back to sync, like in this case over here. Yeah, that's everything is built. So the uniqueness about, you know, CMZ is like in the CODESYS, and what I've seen so far is like, other than of course, you know, supplying the hardware, which you already know by now, and it's like the ability to develop like function blocks, even custom function blocks if there is a need. So there is the software help and the knowledge of CODESYS that for years, you know, they've been working on to be able like to succeed on the applications, right? So that's kind of, you know, like an added value other than, you know, supplying, you know, parts and then you figure out. So there is a support, you know, behind the hardware on develop like the application building libraries, function blocks, like I mentioned. So that's kind of something that we like to mention, because, you know, not everyone provide, you know, those information, those added value. And then the other, so here I'm explaining what I already did, so I'm not going to go through like what we just presented. This is another let's say uniqueness, and it's another application that it can be done. So basically, prior to this, you know, we saw like let's say more traditional application like PLC and your drives, you know, whatever your IOs, right? So this one, it's possible because if we select the standalone option on our drives, so the drives actually, as you can see here in this, you know, architecture, can act as a PLC. So actually can control, like if, let's say, you know, you have a small application that, you know, you need to be cost effective, and that would be like probably a perfect fit on a motion, right? So you can control like, you know, a couple of axes, some remote IO. This is our compact 64 customizable IO model that talks can open, and then of course you can add an HMI. So that's an example to where we can you know, provide, you know, it's kind of unique in some sense, and it's possible like to do with brushless servos or the stepless option. So both have this capability to do that. So and basically, yeah. So that's kind of what we are proposing. We just, you know, like we just entering the market. We did like, we exhibit at Automate, this year. Yeah, so that's who we are. So what we are going to do now, and then Chris is going to participate. It's like an event that we put together here in Texas. It's called like Automation Stars of Texas, which is very CODESYS based, I would say. We have like around like 30 exhibitors. Yeah, we're going to present also like Legat from Northern Dynamics. If you're local, I invite you to come over. It's on October 29 and 30th. It's going to be 2 days. We are going to present some, I think the CODESYS a virtual environment too. We're going to present, the Legat software. And we have some other people that are, like presenting things that are related to CODESYS too. So that's where you can find us, here. It's our website. And yes, that's all I have.